Hello, board game extraordinaires, enthusiasts of all kinds. Got MangoTownMatt here, MangoTownTravis. Gonna play some Tablut. Tablet? Tablut? Tablut? As far as I understand it, Tablut is one of the oldest known games in the world. I think as scientists, there's some small debate about where it comes from. But a scientist in 1732 went to Sweden, or thereabouts, that region, and saw people playing this game. Now you can play on I believe a 16 by 16 board, right, Travis? There's a 10 by 10 as well.
We played on a 11 by 11, and I think there's also a 13 by 13.
Yeah, so there are multiple size boards to this game. There are multiple rule variants. The ultimate goal, you'll notice over here I have my interesting. I have my king in the center. I'm going to be gray this first round, and my goal is to get to any of the outer squares. I believe ABC 1 or 9 and GHI 8, 1 or 9. Travis's goal is to surround my king on all four sides. Let's go ahead and get started and see how this goes. I'm a little bit confused. Oh, there we go. Cool. One thing that's annoying though is that I'm using OBS and another screen at the same time. And I cannot see my cursor on OBS, which is what I'm looking at. So I very well may turn around a little bit. How you doing today, Travis? Just started, yes indeed. How'd you sleep? Yeah, I was pretty absent myself at that point. All right, let's see. Yes, I believe so. I think the white pieces can also move diagonally, however, so it's like a rook bishop combo. Okay. Guess we'll see. Oh, nice. Getting up to anything particularly exciting today, Travis? Awesome. What else are you streaming today? Oh, yeah. Are you? What does your schedule look like today? Because I know we were trying to do Twix later, but I think it's going to be at 7 actually. He was saying that he's actually uh, the what's his name? Twix fanatic. Oh, my 7 o'clock. You're 2 o'clock. He's in a. I think he said he's living in New York, and the time zone is different. I didn't think it was, but apparently it is. See, that's no. He said he's Eastern Daylight Time, so I didn't look into it. I didn't look into it too much. He just mentioned that he would that it's not Eastern Standard Time because that's what like my original confirmation message was. It's like, all right, we'll do 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Oh gosh darn it, Travis.
Also, the middle square and the 4-hour squares count as a point. So, like, if I surround you on 3 sides, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
squares,
Yes, correct. Um, yeah, that would be unfortunate to get stuck in that little bit. Now I'm trying to get to any of the outer squares, right? Not just the corners.
your king is trying to get to the
One of the corners. Ah. I don't know. I was thinking it was just the outer row, the outer columns. Phew. Uh huh. Nice. We'll see. We'll see. See, this is where it gets tricky. What? Do you know what Ralch means? Oh, really? It doesn't do anything when I click on it. You know, I mean, one definite plus is at least they tell you that it's Ralch. So many games just, you can tell like, it's going to be 5 moves, and no matter what I do, I lose. At least they acknowledge that fact. Yeah, let's see it. I woke up today and got one of those crazy migraines. So I get these migraines. Rather, I should back up for people who are watching or listening and not particularly familiar with this game. Not this game, my migraines. I get migraines sometimes where I lose my vision. Not completely. But like if I were to be looking at your face, for example, Travis, I might only be able to make out like your left eye and some of your cheek and maybe a little bit of your chin. And I get like auras before migraines. So I got up this morning, because I get up every morning to write poetry, and I will tell you what. Whew, you got me a big old migraine. At first I was like, am I losing my vision a little bit? And then after a while I was just like, hey. So I called out of work, and at least I was able to sleep. But it's crazy. I haven't had one in a really, really long time. That's the annoying thing, is I can never figure out if there are triggers or anything. I mean, it's been alright. You know, I went back to bed for a couple extra hours because my head was. I mean, I get up really early. I get up at like 5:30 to do that. So by 6, I was back in bed. I slept until maybe 8:30. Got up and stretched, exercised, meditated, showered, ate breakfast, had some tea. What else did I do? Put a little laundry in. Wrote for a little while. Was always feeling better. Because, you know, it's one of those things where it's like I don't want to, you know, I don't want to be on the computer too much if I had a migraine. Because like, what if that's one of the things that sets it off? So I mean, like, sure, it could have no difference, but it's also not a bad idea to take a little break every now and then. So I just like I found some paper and I wrote for a little bit and I cleaned up a little bit. It was nice because I had time to just take care of some chores. I mean, like I still feel the thing about these migraines is like I'll probably still be able to tell tomorrow that I had one of these migraines. So it's like sometimes it doesn't matter if um, sometimes like if I were passed out for a whole day for whatever reason, just like unconscious and had one of these migraines that day while I was completely unconscious, when I woke up the next day, I would still be able to tell. You know, it's like a dull ache. So, so it's like I haven't really been doing anything that's like super exciting. I kind of did some stuff that I needed to do, and then I've been resting. Otherwise, I read over Gravit's everything for Gravit's game. We're gonna talk over some of the stuff for that on sometime this weekend. I think we might be able to get a MangoTown hangout going. Be dope. Play some multi-person chess or find another game somewhere. And I may I may I mean I did my laundry. I hung it all up. I made some lunch. I listened to a bunch of Joe Rogan. Some interesting stuff. Just kind of been hanging out though. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, like my thing is like sure, good on good on Elon Musk, good on uh, what's his name, Jeff Bezos for like doing all the space stuff, and I hope they continue to do that. But I still think that there could certainly be some. I think they could be more ethical about it. Oh, nice. Yeah, well, can't win them all, can ya? Yeah, I think that playing white is notably easier than playing black. Ah, you know what? This weekend might be a great time for a MangoTown hangout. We can start talking about camping trip on more concrete terms. I got some semi-fun stuff planned for the rest of the day though. I think I'm gonna cut up a bunch of fruit for Friday. Friday's Bayram, so Alma and her mom and I are gonna have lunch probably. So I mean, if I cut it up and freeze it now, it'll be real good for cobbler and stuff. I think I'm gonna make some cobbler for Friday. I think I'm gonna finish a book that I've been reading. Finally, I should have been finished with it a long time ago, but stuff gets in the way.
That's one thing is even though like I capture pieces,
Uh-huh.
like I think even if I capture more pieces, it still gives it like more pieces are off, the better it is.
Yeah, it makes sense. There's more movable room. Oh yeah, we are nervous. It'd be funny to play a version of. It'd be hilarious to play a version of this where every single piece moved like a knight. Especially if the board was if the number of spaces on the board made it in such a way that you couldn't make an easy like 1-2 or like 1-2-3 in. You had to do like 5 or 6 different moves to even be able to get it in there. Ooh, the plot thickens, doesn't it? And I hear you thought I was going to I9, I bet. Man, I've been trying to build in regular stretch time from like I don't know, maybe like 10 to 15 minutes before I go to bed. And it's crazy, like, because I mean, if you're doing, I mean, like, let's say you do a little bit of dynamic stretching first and then transition into static. Like, and if you have to hold everything for a minute, I've always read at least a minute. Like, it's crazy how little you can get through in the amount of time that you would. Yeah. I tend to just do try and like hit the basics. Oh, watch my king, they say. Yes, that's probably not a terrible idea, is it? Yeah, do you ever think there's gonna come a day where we can like virtual reality and it's so realistic that it's like all of MangoTown's just chilling? That'd be pretty awesome. Oh man, yo, have you read No, I don't know. I saw some stuff on Reddit and I didn't read any of it because I was at school yesterday. Um, I think a couple of states have restored it, right? If I'm not mistaken. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I saw some stuff about Ajud Pai just being a dick. Which sounds about right for that dude. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine? I hope that one day he wakes up and he goes into like his bathroom to go through his morning routine. And I hope he sits down and is just like, fuck, I'm a dick. Be pretty funny. I tell you what. Tell you what now. Oh, man. Yo, have you read Ta-Nehisi Coates' Between the World and Me? Oh, so good. Definitely recommend it. I mean, I think it was like critically acclaimed when it came out. But basically, I'm pretty sure like the whole thing. I just read part one yesterday because I had a meeting. And I was like, well, they're all speaking French. I can pick up certain words and phrases, but for the most part, it's a pretty passive. Oh, really? So like, if E7 was on F7, I could move into F9, and it wouldn't automatically be out. Huh? How about that? Yeah. Oh man, you know what I realized recently that was crazy? So they have print shops here that will like glue books together for you. I could just print off books. I could just download PDFs of books and and like print whole books for like a couple of dollars. Wow. Talk about an op. What'd you say?
I went through from 2 of the years at college.
Oh, that's awesome.
I printed off on the binder. There's like three of those.
Haha. That's great. Yeah, I mean, is it ethical? Maybe not. But fuck. Yeah. I'm enjoying the 9x9 variant. We'll have to try the 10 and 11 too. We'll do that 1 month. We'll use a bunch of the days to do. Yeah, I think if the person whose white doesn't fuck up in like the first 10 moves, that basically there's not anything you can do. And actually, there's somebody who I think there was some guy who was making the argument that this was less balanced than it should be. But I mean, all games have, I would imagine, have balance issues. Do you think there could ever be a game that was like completely, I mean, with the exception of some of the ones that have stuck around forever, that there would be no balance issues? Yeah, absolutely. I would agree with that. Yeah, we should play Othello too. That's a great one. Are you familiar with that one? Yeah, yeah. Nice. I believe it. Yeah, we trying to go back to MangoTown Manor this summer? I'll be back on. I'll be back like late on July 2nd. Yes. And then I don't think I have to be at camp launch until July 14th. And then I'll be back on the 28th. And then I'll probably look at coming back around mid-August. I think I'm gonna stay for 1 more year. And then we'll go from there. But also, man, if you ever have time and money and want to come visit, I will gladly host you. It would be a very I mean, plane ticket would be the most expensive part. Oh, I gotta get on the getting the Soundflower.
We're gonna actually use someone else. Mike. Well, I'm not gonna pick one of that, but
Yeah.
Mike can do it for the podcast.
Oh, okay, I'll talk to him then. Has he gotten his computer fixed yet?
Yeah, but he so that with his computer has a
Aha. Do we have any idea when the fourth season of Rick and Morty is coming out? Yeah, that's true. Did you ever read those comics that Mike sent us? I'll send them to you. They're pretty good. It's really interesting to read Rick and Morty and more of yeah. Touchy. Oh, that means there's nothing you can do to stop me. Because I have A1 and A9. Oh yeah, actually I don't know what that was. I don't know what the other word was. I think it might have been Touchy. I think it was Rauchi. I think it was Rauchi actually. A Touchy. I don't know how do Vikings speak, Travis. Do your best Viking impression. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Cool. Learning new stuff as we go. Travis. I could sabotage myself, but I won't. Thanks. You want to do one more? All right. What? Oh, there we go. All right. Oh man, you know what? No, I think it's pretty good. Never mind. Yeah, I have my students yesterday write write speeches or write like a dialogue between Trump and Kim Jong Un. They came up with some pretty funny stuff. For you, or for me? Yeah, yeah. I mean, there are a couple things it looks like you could do. You could move E6 to E8, and then I think I would lose E9. But if you do that, I mean, I'm going to move h5 down to h6. Oh man. Oh jeez. Come on. Is it? There we go. It was. I had like a brief connection error. I think. What did you say?
It's quite a threat.
Yeah, it definitely is. Like I think whatever you do now, you move. I'm surprised they haven't shown that. Yeah, you went either way, didn't you? I can use that corner as the third piece. Hey, we'll get. Yeah, no kidding. I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying. I've enjoyed Tableau. Sorry about that. All right, cool. It was good stuff. Thanks for tuning in, folks. We will see you actually later in the day, later in the evening. We'll have some Twixt at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 in European time. Yeah. So thanks for tuning in, and we will see you later today.